Recap on the game, bro. Recap on this Bronco game. Um, Let me start out by saying this. Let me take this off real quick. Let me start out by saying this. So last week, everybody was so devastated in how the Broncos won the game. Everybody. I mean, everybody from social media, all it was talking about how the Broncos won the game, and everybody was mad that the Broncos barely beat the Tennessee Titans, right? It was a crazy match with the Tennessee Titans. And they were going in on Bo Nix. And they were saying basically he was, you know what I'm saying? The sophomore slump was here and everything. And I look at this aspect, bro, today. Bo Nix came out and he was the only bright person on the team, balling out, throwing to his wide receivers and going crazy. And our defense didn't show up. And this is why I say, man, in the NFL, it doesn't matter how you win the game. To everybody that was pessimistic last week, bro, going crazy, talking about the loss and the win didn't feel like a win. I'd rather have that win with Bo Nix not producing than Bo Nix producing and losing the game at the end of the day. Because in this game of football, only thing that matters is a W. Bo Nix went off today, bro. I was proud of Bo Nix bouncing back, but we got the loss. So it doesn't even matter to everybody that was crying last week talking about y'all won in this fashion and you barely beat the Titans. We won, though. And there was Bronco fans actually saying he was a bust. Then he comes out today and he beasts us out. He's hitting his wide receivers left and right, and the defense can't stop Danny Dimes to get any pressure. So I'm calling out the defense. Where were you fools today? All this praise for the defense, homie. All the praise for the defensive line and the secondary. Patrick Surtain, he's getting torched from their wide receivers. Danny Dimes looking like a prime Tom Brady, bruh. And everybody wants to hold this defense to this standard, right? Everybody, they pick out the bright points of the defense and then try to bash Bo Nix. But today, Bo Nix is the only one that showed up. And the offense is the only one that kind of showed up, bro. And we lost. That's why I say stats don't matter if you're not winning the game. So last week, we didn't have a good showing by the offense, but we won, right? I'd rather have that W than today, Bo Nix balling out and losing. Frustrating shit, bro. Frustrating. There was no pressure from the defensive line whatsoever. Where was Bonito? Where was Cooper? Did their offensive line just manhandle us all the way across the board? Because it seemed like that. We got, 2 sacks in the game, and that was it? And then Surtain, bro, like I know he got injured and stuff, but come on, bro. The secondary got torched, bro. They was getting torched. That's not disciplined play, bro, by the defense. And I find it funny because now everybody aspect was talking about Bo Nix, how good he was. He balled out today, homie. We can't. Why are we gonna try to sweep stuff under the rug with the defense? But when Bo Nix don't have a good day and he's not good at a couple of things and the defense holds him down, we're gonna basically throw a blind eye to that shit. Nah, homie, we're gonna have to count. We gotta call this whole team accountable. When the defense don't show up, now I'm calling the defense out. Where were you dudes at? Because you didn't back up your quarterback today, bruh. You didn't back up your quarterback today, man. There was no backing up from this defense whatsoever. Bo Nix went out there and played with his heart today, homie. And all the tunes have changed because I have Bronco fans come to me in TikTok and talking about Bo Nix all week. And all they did was shut up the whole game. Yeah, preacher man. The defense wasn't good today. It gets off this. Yeah, bro, like, I don't know. They was getting torched, homie. And all these fools that were praising the Broncos last week about this defense, they came to play last week, right? But everybody was saying, oh, it's just your defense. Bo Nix is trash. But when Bo Nix shows up, the defense don't have no type of balance? You mean to tell me Danny Dimes could just do whatever he wants across the offense, bro, and he could just air it out, bro, and every drive he's getting to the red zone, and our defense can't stop that shit? We're supposed to be the top 5, one of the best defenses in the league, and we can't stop Danny Dimes, bro? That's irritating, homie. That's hella irritating, bro. And I got to call that shit out, too. And then our field goal kicker. Come on, bro. You got one job. You got one job. One job. We make the field goal. We win the game. But he misses the field goal at the clutch time. That would have actually gave us the game, bro. So it was an irritating loss because Bo Nix came out to play today, homie. He heard all that shit. He heard all the crazy aspect of everybody calling him a bust. Your offense sucks. Then he comes out and he makes you guys eat your words again and again and again. And our defense don't show up for the dude. That's why I'm pissed. Because the bright spot of this team was not bright today, bro. They was probably the lower class today, homie. Yeah, I know you guys lost too, man. So I mean that bettered my day, but we shouldn't have lost this shit, homie. The defense didn't do anything to help this Broncos team today, and I'm very mad. I'm very mad at all the defensive players, homie. I'm mad at every bright spot that was on the defense side of the ball, from the defensive line to the secondary. And I know Patrick Surtain got injured, but bro, they were going at Patrick Surtain. No respect. You know how I know they didn't have respect for the Broncos defense? Because they went on it. They went for it on 4th down multiple times. Now, it didn't work in their favor, but that means to show you they didn't have respect, homie, because we couldn't get no pressure from the defensive line whatsoever, bro. They were just literally eating up the field, bro. And it's Danny Dimes. You don't expect that from this guy, man. So, yeah, that's what I got to say. They played like crap. There's no other way around it. Now, I don't want to hear this narrative. Bo Nix is this and that, bro. Bo Nix, I'm sorry to tell all you hating ass fools that just don't like Bo Nix. This fool has a competitive edge. It doesn't matter what happened last week. We seen this last year. And this is why I get mad at these fools that say they're Bronco fans and then want to cry about Bo Nix and say, he's not the truth. It's because Bo Nix has the warrior mentality. He had an off day last week. An off game last week, and he comes out and balls out today, homie. At ease, he was doing his thing, bro. Now, I want to hear what all the naysayers got to say about that shit. Bo Nix had nothing to do with this loss whatsoever, because you should never let Danny Dimes go down your neck with this defense. It was not disciplined. This wasn't Broncos football today, homie. I thought you guys had it. Yeah, I thought we had it too. My Rada, what's up with it, my homie? I thought we had that shit too, bro. But our defense, for some reason, just plays powder puff. I'm mad. I'm really irritated with this D today, bro. This is not the Broncos defense that I know. This is not up to standards of what the Broncos defense is, bro. You got 2 sacks in the whole game, bro. No pressures. This fool had a clean pocket. So you mean to tell me that this offensive line, it was that good, kept Danny Dimes afloat and just kept him safe the whole game, and you got a monster defensive line like Broncos country has, and you mean to tell me this is how powerful these dudes were? Come on, bro. They just underestimated. I think they didn't look at the person on paper, and they didn't come to play Bronco football, homie. What's good with it? I got the date of my dad's. Yeah, let me know, bro. Give me the input and everything, man. Give me the. I'm just. Right now, my homie Gilly, my bad, homie. I'm just kind of frustrated, bro, because there was opportunities. The Broncos stopped these dudes twice on 4th downs, had all the opportunities in the world, homie. And our field goal kicker just misses the freaking field goal. An easy shot, homie. That would have had us win the game, bruh. And you can't even what they can actually depend on. You couldn't even depend on these dudes today, bruh. You couldn't even depend on the defense to hold it down, homie. They're always giving the defense so much credit, the bright spot of the team, and today they did not even help their quarterback whatsoever, homie. And that's so disappointing, because imagine if the defense just came to play just a tad bit. I don't even think you got a sack till the 3rd quarter, bro. What? I don't even think you got a sack till the 3rd quarter, homie, from the headhunters on this defensive line. And you couldn't get no pressure on Danny Dimes, bro. He's not even a mobile quarterback. And this dude was just in the pocket, just comfortable, homie. They need all-around laps. All of them, homie. Because they lost. To me, I feel like the field goal was a big thing, but I feel like this defense let down Bo Nix. We had that game, bro. That was our game. We controlled the tempo. We controlled the momentum the whole game, bro. Now, we got the Chargers and Raiders playing tomorrow, and I don't know if the Raiders can actually get this done. I think the Chargers have that game, but this is a crazy aspect, man, because we got to play the Chargers. Either way, we can't stay down for long. I mean, you already know my persona about this and how it is, my homies. You already know that, right? Bounce back. We got to let this out, bro. Like, feel how you feel, but Broncos have to come. They got to bounce back quick, bro. They got to bounce back. We got a game next week against a division foe. The first game against a division foe, homie. This one got away from us, homie. We had it in the grasp. We had that shit, bro. And if it wasn't for the messed up aspect of a field goal, bro, we would have won that game. If it wasn't for that aspect, we would have won that game. Nah, I feel that 100%. I feel that aspect. Nobody goes undefeated, but these are the games you really need to just take. There's no reason to lose in that fashion, bro. There's no reason to lose in that fashion. There's no excuse, because all the way around, bro, in every aspect of football, you're better than these dudes, homie. You're better than these dudes. And you have the momentum all game. You have the momentum. And you lose in that fashion because your defense can't even stop this dude from going down the field. You understand? They only got one touchdown in that game. They scored on field goals and field goals and field goals. Very disappointed in this defense, man, today. They need to go run laps. I don't care if you're a star on this team or not. You need to go run laps. Surtain, go run laps. Benito, you got all this money. You need to go run laps. Cooper, Zach Allen, everybody need to go run laps. And if you were a part of covering wide receivers and them fools was torching you, you need to do double laps, homie. Because you lost me with that shit, man. You lost me with it. And Bo Nix, shout out to you, my homie. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you coming in to play after all the criticism you got last week for not having a great game. You didn't let that affect you. You came out here with a chip on your shoulder like these fools are counting me out because I threw some interceptions. They counting me out, and you came to ball today, homie. So shout out to Bo Nix. Shout out to Bo Nix. But this is my point. To everybody that was mad about that win last week, I'd rather have that win and have a struggle and win in that aspect than have a bright aspect from our quarterback today and still lose. I'd rather have W's over losses any day. So I don't care about your fantasy football or none of that. All you fantasy players, homie, I could care less. I don't care about how many points these fools get you on your fantasy league. I care about this team and some W's. That's all I care about. I know people be so enticed with fantasy football and what numbers and this and that. That's why this game and these fans be tripping. They be tripping over nada, homie. Shout out to you guys, man. What's up with it, bro? What up, Rada? My Eagles gave Queez. Hell yeah, man. Queez Dynasty. I'm sorry to say, man. Queez Dynasty, the nobody fears that shit no more, man. Nobody fears it no more. Chiefs had their run, and it's a beautiful thing, bro, to see them. That gives me a little feel good. It makes me feel good just a tad bit. My Radas, I don't even have time for fantasy football. Nah, I mean, I'll never even play that shit because I'm never going against Broncos country on any aspect. I can't do it because it ain't about players to me. It's about this football team. It ain't about your players. It ain't about a player to me. It's about this football team. But yeah, bro, that's my reaction. Pure emotion, pure irritation because of this defense, bro. You don't expect this from this defense. And I know people can have an argument. There was times that the defense held up. You didn't get no pressure all game. And that's what killed us, homie. You let Danny Dimes like have a clean uniform back there, bro. There was no pressure from our defense, from the interior to the edges, bro. No pressure. And that's what he killed us by. He just found ways to find his wide receivers. And I don't know, man, like maybe Surtain getting that little banged up, messed up his aspect, but Danny Dimes was not scared of Surtain today, bruh. He wasn't. He went to that full side so much, and it was just not the character of Surtain. So I don't know. Maybe the injury was more, maybe it was something that we have to look into, because he whatsoever didn't have fear to go to that side of the field. You know? I mean, if we say this, if we do say this, bro, everything's rigged. That fight last night was rigged. Everything's rigged. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you do in life is rigged, man. Everything is rigged. There's something going. We can't trust nothing. We can't trust nothing. We can't trust it. But that's the thing about it is, bro, like, I mean, a lot of times, like, even with the aspect of last night, bro. Nah, I actually gave the props to my homie elsewhere. Like, to be honest, bro, like, that fool just outboxed him. But I seen a lot of people say it was rigged. Shout out to him too, bro. You know what I'm saying? I picked Canelo, but he just outboxed him. We have to come to realization. He just ate his ass up. Canelo got ate up. You got to give the dude his dues there. I didn't see no rig. I didn't see no aspect of rig. You know what I'm saying? In that thing last night, they just fought, and that fool just outboxed him. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the bottom line about it, homie. So shout out to him. Yeah, he had way more combinations. But yeah, homie, I just a little disappointed today, man. Because like, if the defense just comes up 50%, and they really just get some pressure on this dude, the Broncos had that in the bag, homie. But they couldn't get no pressure. They allowed him to even get in field goal range, and that's kind of what he beat us off of. Yeah, not fundamental, no discipline, bro. Like, if that's actually the flag, bro, you don't do that, because he was gonna miss it. No discipline in that aspect, bro. And our field goal kicker, homie, you could have iced that game, bro. You could have iced it. We had the game. You kicked the field goal. There's no way that they're winning that unless they go down and score a touchdown. You know, I'm just a little irritated because I was expecting more from this defensive front, bro. Every play, homie, you just seen Danny Dimes have a pocket. Like, he was just safe back there, homie. So now I'm thinking, like, bro, was these dudes just that powerful? Like, what were they doing to just, you know what I'm saying, contain all the headhunters on the Broncos defensive line, bro? And that's irritating, because that's where we eat. Our defensive line starts eating fools. You're not throwing on the secondary, but he had all the time. And then they seen something. They seen something in the throwing game, bro, that they started just like kind of carving it up. He carved that shit up. First down, first down, first down. I'm like, bro, what's going on, homie? And then you would have Bo Nix come and save the series and score and go downfield at ease. And he was doing this thing, bro. I'm just more mad because there was no balance with that defense, bro. And last week we crucified Bo Nix. Last week the defense ate, and we crucified Bo Nix. Everybody in the media to the fans was crucifying this dude. And he comes out and he says, I'm about to actually put a good game for Broncos country, and I'm actually going to come play with my heart. And he did that shit. And now the defense don't show up. Irritation, homie. That shit irritates me, Rada. Because if we have a balance, we win these games, bro. If we have the balance of the defense, bro, our bright spot of this team, and they didn't show up today, man. Now we got a hard stretch coming up too, man. I'm so upset with. I am too, homie. I am. I'm honestly really upset with the D today, because it's not their character. This is not what the Broncos have created. They're the headhunters of this Broncos team. But second week, homie, you iron that shit out. We got a hard task in these next 4 games. We got to get this shit together, bro. We do. You can't just, and like I said, man, you can't get to these harder games, and some of these teams can put up points, bro. And if your defense can't get to how they play real football, it's gonna be a long season. But I still am feeling, bro, like the Broncos just have everything. They just got to put it together, homie. They got to put that shit together, bro. And they will. And it starts with the Chargers, man. So Raiders, y'all play them tomorrow. Hopefully you can bang them up. Hopefully you can bruise them up, homie. So when they come and play Broncos country, we can terrorize this dude, man. But hey, shout out to the Quees for dropping another game. 0-2, man. They at the bottom of the division still. It's a beautiful thing. It feels so good. I mean, that kind of eased my heart on the day. You know what I'm saying? The Quees dropping. So you know what I'm saying? It was a better day when I seen that. Give respect to the Colts, though. They have a good offense, 10 straight possessions. Nah, definitely, Rada, definitely. But with this defense, how it's built, they should have never been able to put it in the high 20s, Rada. I mean, nah. I give them credit. I do. You know what I'm saying? Every drive they're getting to the red zone, putting up points. But I just you know what I'm saying? This is just one of them games, bro, that I just was like, this can be the game that we break through all balance on both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball, homie, and we can actually get this aspect together and really, really go into this rough stretch of the schedule with some momentum. And these games sting, bro, because you feel like you were supposed to win that game, homie. You feel like you won the game. Like, I left that game feeling like we actually won the game. I felt that. Like, damn, bro, we did, you know what I'm saying, enough. And Bo Nix did enough. And we won that game in my heart. But the score says different. And I'm like, damn, fool. We let that one get from us. We let that grasp leave the hands. It's a great football day for me so far. AFC Willow says today, love it. All due respect. Of course, you know what it is. Yeah, no, definitely, homie. I would have been saying the same thing. I would have been saying the same thing. But yeah, that's how I feel, man. I had to come say what's up. I had to tell you how I felt about this whole situation. Because, like I said, man, my whole week, homie, the whole week, people been bashing the homie Bo Nix. That's my rider right there, bro. I advocated for Bo Nix in this draft, man. That's my rider. I'm going to go to the death for the homie. Even when he can't speak for himself, I'm going to be the voice of Bo Nix. And they were bashing him. And there was even Bronco fans that said, oh, we need to go draft another quarterback. What? One game? Man, turn in your phantom card, fool. Turn in your phantom card, fool. You just want something to cry about at this point, bro. He's done everything. He's literally went over standards of what he was supposed to be last year, and you still crying? You just one of them people that like to cry. And you really, really trying to paint a picture that this dude's just not it. All the greats have bad games, people. I'm sorry to say every single great has a bad game. And it's the sophomore slump, right? That's what we're talking about. He got still to fight that. That's in the back. That's everything about this is supposed to be him not having a great season. And won the game, Bronco fans were actually trying to tell me that he was not it was just hype over the offseason, bro. Disappointed, man. So, yeah, that's what it is. What's up, y'all, man? What's up with everybody? That's true emotion right there, homie. That's really true emotion. me and wife over here like, what the hell just happened, homie? Me and wife were like, what the hell just happened, homie? Our defense, out of everything on this team, the defense, bro. Homie, that's the truth. He had a bad game, homie. They were not respecting him whatsoever, and it was so out of his character. But him getting a little banged up at the beginning of the game, like in the second quarter, I think that had a tremendous effect on his play. But once they seen that, Danny Dimes just kept going to his side, homie. He seemed like he just couldn't cover anything, homie. He seemed like he couldn't cover anything. I was like, what? And when Danny Dimes felt like there was no pressure coming his way, he just stood back there, homie. He just stood back there. Oh, where's my wide receiver? Okay, right there. Ooh, boom. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we know he's a competitor. So hopefully he watches his film and see how he got kind of got blown up in a couple of them plays. And next week he comes out with a vengeance. Whoever he's covering on that Chargers team, Keenan Allen, whoever, hopefully you don't get the dog from Patrick Surtain. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this ignites the fire in this defense, because this defense today don't deserve no kudos, bro. They don't deserve no kudos, bro. They don't. They really just played soft. I don't know if it was they got them 6 sacks last week, but they played soft today, homie. This defense plays soft. And Bo Nix, I felt sorry for my dog Bo Nix, because he did everything in his possibility to try to win that. On top of everybody bashing him, on top of the bad week he had last week. He did everything in his possibility to try to win that game and give us an opportunity, homie. And even when he gave us an opportunity for the field goal, our field goal kicker just misses the field goal. What kind of kick? What's up with that? It was going in and it went to the right? Huh? Bro. See, wifey made this for me. Is that a football or a pumpkin? The defense for my team played hard today. That I gave them credit for. My defense guys play hard. Yeah, I mean, don't take it too rough. You know, I mean, it's not something that a lot of Chief fans really know how to do, is lose 2 games, the first game of the season. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and besides you, bro, a lot of the Chief fans I know that are crying, it brings a lot of joy to my heart, because them fools are just miserable right now. Now, I respect you to the fullest, Jordan. You've been around, you know, I can respect that. But a lot of Chief fans, I'm just so happy that they're actually miserable right now. You know what I'm saying? Just in the back of my mind, every time I see a Chief fan just like on Twitter and they're just throwing a big old tantrum, I'm like, that's what it do, homie. You come back to reality. Come back to reality, bro. It might be a little done for you guys, man. You ain't this juggernaut no more. It doesn't matter if you have Patrick Mahomes or nothing or anything else, bro. Like, teams don't fear the Chiefs. Don't do her football like that. Oh, hold on. Where's the oh, hold up. Lady Sev about to come swing on me, fool. You know what I'm saying? I thought, oh no, is that Lady Sev? Is this a pumpkin or is this a football? Bro, this ain't no football. This looks like a pumpkin. Hey, they said don't do her like that, bro. My bad. I thought it was a pumpkin, fool. Lady Sam, I love your work. I love your work. She knitted this for me. Oh, she said it was a pumpkin football. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Hey, one thing I'm gonna say, me and Lady Sam was arguing like for the whole weekend, right? This is why I love my wife, though. Soon as Broncos football comes on, we like a team. You know what I'm saying? That brings us back together, Broncos football. Because she's one of the most diehard Bronco fans, man. Lady said really a real life trooper for Broncos country. She got more heart than some of the fools. Listen to me. Hey, my bad. Don't be hating. Look at it. They said don't do her.
Listen. All right. I had a vision for that pumpkin.
It does look like a pumpkin though.
It was originally a pumpkin.
I'm gonna put the Bronco symbol on there.
But,
like
okay,
this.
Listen. This is what happened. I had a vision for a pumpkin wreath with that kind of material.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't come out that way, so it ended up looking like a football. So you know what? I made a football.
Hey, football. It's the thought that counts, though. You know what I'm saying?
Just put this right here. See?
That's the new mask. Well, from the game today.
It's fall. It's a fall thing.
Yeah, no, we hear fall.
It goes with the orange thing
pumpkin
right
ball,
there.
Fool. They should start playing with pumpkins. Man. Hey, you know what, man? It's a good time though. Football season's here. We're about to get into these holiday seasons, man. Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know, football's good. The Chiefs are 0-2. Um, I guess, man, I had to get that out. I had to vent to the community, the good people. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the hate. I appreciate all the homies, everybody that's going through this from Broncos country. I'm glad it's early in the season, and we're not playing for a playoff spot right now at this point. So we have a lot of shit we have to iron out, bro. We got a lot of shit we have to iron out, and there's glimpses to how good this team could be. There's glimpses. That's the truth, homie. From the Broncos smashing last year on the defense side of the ball. I mean, last week, defense side of the ball, 6 sacks, homie, turnovers, different things with this team. To now Bo Nix coming out, homie, and showing you he don't care. He don't care if he has some adversity. He don't care if he like hit a roadblock last week. He's going to come out and play. So if we could get all this put together in one spectrum, we have a lot of shot. We have a big shot to actually go far, homie. And the future is bright. This season can be as a whole. If we put it all together and we start playing Bronco football, it's going to be hard to actually try to play this Broncos team if we could get this shit together. But not having the balance of one side of the ball and not the balance of the other side, like not having that, homie, that comes back, that can hurt us, homie. So I don't know what they have to do, but they got to get a whole foundation under them, bro. They got to get a whole foundation under them because it's like not having your better half, homie. You don't have your better half, you're not at your best ability, bro. Bo Nix didn't have his better half, that defense side of the ball, bro. Bo Nix did everything to try to win that game. He put us in a position to go up 2 possessions, bro, and our field goal kicker just misses the ball. The defense has some glimpses of a good game today, homie. But they were letting Danny Dimes just get off faster than we could even get prepared, bro. And then we're on ice skates and we're just walking around like Bambi and we don't have our feet under us and we're falling all over the place, bro. Even our best players. And Bo Nix did a lot of stuff to try to keep us in that game, homie. Yeah, they need to step up, homie. They need to run laps. If I was the coach, I'm making these fools think like, what was that big aspect that caused you to lose that game? And I'm sorry to say, homie, for all the praise this defense gets, today they don't get no praise. Today they cost us that shit, homie. Today they're the ones that got to be under this spotlight and be like, homie, you guys didn't allow your team and play the best ability for your team to win, bro. Because your quarterback came out and played. He played his ass off too. Not definitely. Hell yeah, man. We need that, bro. Because if the defense comes out and plays against the Chargers like they did today, it might be a long series, homie. It might be a long situation. So they need to go back and go to the drawing board because they got enough talent. And hopefully Green, I don't even know if this fool Dre Greenlaw, bro, is going to even play any series, but he need to get his ass on that field already, bro, because the linebacker play, homie, I don't know, bro. We need something to change that atmosphere, bro. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Let's go, bro. Running the whole aspect. Dre Greenlaw better get it. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, Marata. That's how I feel. Because what is he doing? Is he a waste of space, bro? We need that dude, man. He needs to jump on that aspect, bro. We need him. We need that present. We need that veteran. We need that log splitter. Like, we didn't bring you over here to sit on the sideline, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Play like we playing for something, homie. But my high salute to everybody, bro. I had to come say what's up. About to go probably watch a little bit of this game. Bro said, well, I'm definitely going to Denver next year. I want to go to the game. Yeah, hey, when you out here, homie, let me know. I got you on tailgates. I'll show you the city. I'm the dude to tap in when you want to come to Denver for a game. I'm going to definitely show you around the city and tailgate, all that shit, man. We'll meet up. Got you though, my homie. My high salute. Let's go. See, that's what I'm talking about. The homie coming from all the way from Canada. This is the homie. Ain't you from Canada? Ain't you all the way from Canada, my bro? Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go fishing, homie. I'll show you the lakes. Main Lake, Oak Lake, Sloan's Lake, City Park, Reservoir, Cherry Creek. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the Canada. He from Canada. He represent Broncos country all the way in Canada, homie. He gonna be the one that starts the whole chapter of Canada football, Broncos country style. Hell yeah, man. There's some good lakes out here too. There's some hella good lakes out here, my bro. Yeah, Cherry Creek. Hell yeah, Cherry Creek's the big ass reservoir. They got swimming and all that shit. I used to swim in that sometimes. Cherry Creek, and you know what I'm saying, Bear Creek. I picked you guys to win. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a hard task for the Raiders to actually win the Chargers. But if the Raiders could actually maybe you know what I'm saying, give you a good game, homie, and get you a little winded, maybe it'll work for Broncos country. You know what I'm saying? What I really wanted, to be honest, I wanted the Broncos to win today, Chargers to win tomorrow. And then come into that third week with the Chargers and Broncos at 2-0, and playing for the top of the division, man. It didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like that for your boy, homie. It didn't work out like that because my defense just wanted to play shellac-lax. What? Got Savage over here, a little irritated, a little razzle-dazzle. What up, Unknown? What's good with you, brother? What's good with everybody, man? Yeah, I really that's kind of what that was kind of what I really wanted. And for a minute there was a glimpse. There was a glimpse that Broncos were going to run away with this W. Run away with this W. This was like the Peyton Manning ball, homie. There were so many people talking on X about who Peyton Manning is. Is he a Bronco? Is he a Colt? There was people going to war, arguing about this. They were going to war about, is Peyton Manning more of a Bronco, more of a Colt? A lot of Colt fans, they feel like they live in the shadow of Broncos country. And they were trying to paint this picture that Peyton Manning actually loves these dudes. And we all know, man, Peyton Manning is not a Colt no more, bro. He identifies as a Bronco. He loves Denver. He lives out here. He goes to the games. He says us. He says my team, Broncos country. He don't say Colts. He don't even mention them dudes no more. And this was the Manny ball, bro. They need to, Shy. They really do. They really need to. They need to come out with some fire, homie. They need to come out with some fire, you know, and they need to come out with some fire. And I'm going to say this like this, bro. I hope everybody that was bashing Bo Nix last week, I hope they get on the defense side. I hope they get on the defense's ass now and goes hard on the defense. Like, what was you guys doing? I hope Bronco fans go at the defense side of the ball like they were going at Bo Nix last week. Because it was just mind-blowing how everybody was tripping on Bo Nix. Like, they literally are keeping this dude under a microscope. They're keeping this dude under a microscope, homie. They're not even letting this dude breathe at all as a young quarterback. They're waiting for Bo Nix's downfall. People want to see Bo Nix's downfall. So, hopefully they put the defense side of the ball under that microscope. We both, what are we calling, homie? What are we doing? We coming in, at least the pools is going in a rifle way. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, Rada. Let's go. Yeah, 3 losses. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shy got 3 losses. I think that pick from Bo hurt more than the missed field goal. I mean, at that time, though, I mean, you could say that, and definitely there was a momentum switch. but they still didn't even get points off of that pick. I think that was the series that they went 4 and out. So it really didn't cost the Broncos even with that pick. Then we get the ball back and we drive and we're in field goal range, my bro. That's why I said it. We're in field goal range. The field goal is going to give us 2 possessions at that point. We would have been up by 2 possessions and we missed the field goal. And the Colts have a perfect opportunity to go downfield and run down the clock, bro, and literally win the game. So, yeah, the interception stopped momentum because if we get a touchdown, we just put the game right there. But it really didn't take us all the way out of it because we stopped them on that drive that they got the interception. There was no points that was allowed. We get the ball back and we go down, and Bo Nix puts us in a perfect opportunity to get 3 points, and our field goal kicker somehow shanks it to the right. Out of every scenario that could happen, bro, you have the game in the bag. You're going to win this game, homie, and this is what the field goal kicker does. And I never seen a field goal do that in a dome. How did that even play? It went like this. It was going in, and then it just went like that. In the dome, there's no wind. There's no nothing. And that's how he misses the field goal. Oh, shit. Damn. Who won? The Seattle Seahawks? Well, can't cry it over spilled milk. I had to come say what's up, bro. I'm glad you guys let Savage say event. I didn't even get to do a hate week. Well, I did do a hate week, and they got me for copyright again, bro. They hit me for copyright. So I took that video down because copyrights. Like YouTube done took my channel for copyrights and doing different things. So I took that video down because I guess Friday the movie, I guess is a copyright. So yeah, they gave me another strike for a copyright. So I took that shit down. So I didn't really have, and then I was in jail, so I really didn't get a chance to do a hate week, but that's what it is, man. I'm probably gonna tap out, man. I'm about to go eat some dinner. Yeah, we'll see what's up, man. We got this game tonight. I wonder if they started playing. They already started playing it. See, I don't want. Oh, damn! Did they? Okay. I picked Vikings on that game. We lost to the gang, man. The gang. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, I'm in first place. Me and Dummy Dodging in first place this week. Hey, you know what, bro? I appreciate everybody coming to listen because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Pure emotion, bro. Straight off a loss like that is the best way to get it out. And when people actually can come give you some input, and even some people that don't like the Broncos, and everybody can say something, homie. I appreciate y'all listening, bro, because we all know what our team is, bro. When we take a loss that we think we should have won, in our minds and hearts, we felt like that was a win. Broncos won today, actually, more than freaking them fools won us. We won. We had the momentum the whole game. We won. But the score says that they won. So they really won. But I'm just saying, bro, that was a game that we should have won because we had momentum all game. And it was sick to my stomach, the scenario that led up to us losing that game, bro. And I still can't fathom if we make the field goal, we just win the game. They would have had to go downfield, and they would have had to put a touchdown up. What up, Manny? What's good with y'all, man? Yeah, we won. Lady Sev, me and you were both in here like we won that game, bro. We won that game, Rada. Reloaded super because you have 3 losses so far. Dang. So who did he pick tomorrow though? Hey, Ryan, who did he pick tomorrow in that game with the Raiders and Chargers? Oh, I know he didn't pick the Raiders. Atlanta 6, yeah, 6-3 Atlanta. I picked. Oh, damn. Okay, see, I need the Vikings. I need J.J. McCartney to come through, man. Yeah, I think everybody picked the Chargers on that. Oh, that would have been a perfect scenario, man. If we play in LA. Hey, my Charger homies, do we play on LA next week? It's in LA, I think. Or is it in Denver? I think it's in LA. Let's see real quick. Oh, we do play in LA. In Los Angeles. Okay. Well, bright spots. What I'm going to say, bright spots, and I'm going to let you guys go. That both of these weeks we seen what our both sides of the ball can do. Last week we seen that the defense, when they're on, right? Headhunters. I like what I seen last week. This week we seen what the offense could do. So if they put it together, I feel like the Broncos can actually compete with any team. I feel that. That's my opinion, my true full opinion. We got to figure out how to put this all together, though, man. We can't just be 1 week the offense, the next week the defense, and then they, we need to pull a full game. It's hard to do that in the NFL times, but we have the talent. Broncos country, we have the talent. We can. If we can put it together, homie, we definitely can win a lot of games, bro. We can compete with the best of them. I just, man, kudos to the offensive line of the Colts, bro. It seemed like them dudes was pushing our interior of the defensive line around. It seemed like that's how it was going. And they kept that dude Danny Dimes clean, man. They kept that dude Danny Dimes clean. He looked like he was a prime QB out there, prospect, first generation quarterback out there. But he did that last week against Miami too, man. He balled out. So maybe people were underestimating the Colts, and they really have actually a decent team over there. Yeah, everybody lost the Pittsburgh game, bro. We all picked Pittsburgh. We all picked Pittsburgh on that game. The duo threat that I like to see in that game, and Bo Nix was finding him a lot today, was Franklin, bro. Franklin did his thing. He came alive, man, and that was a good sign, bro. What they could build off of. Bo to Franklin, multiple touchdowns. Mims, homie, that was a nice little corner route. Boom, the back of the end zone corner of the end zone touchdown. Franklin, bro, it was good to see that. Good to see the offense actually, you know what I'm saying, come together in that aspect, because that's what you want to see, man. And going forward, they need to start pushing down the field, man. They need to start pushing down the field. I like what the run game did too. I like what the run game did, homie. It's good to have Dobbins and, you know what I'm saying, RJ Harvey. I don't know how many carries he got, but Dobbins, man, you could tell he's at home. You could tell he's comfortable, Yeah, that's what's up, though. But you know what it is, Rodders. You know what it is. I'm going to probably tap out, man. I'm going to go eat some dinner. Appreciate everybody. Mile high salute to everybody. Hey, this Wednesday, man, tune into the NFL picks. We do them on a homie Dummy Dodgens channel. Wednesday show, the hump day. Get your picks in, because we're going to start giving these prizes out, man. We're going to start giving these prizes out to the winners. So if you guys know football, come pick with us. Anybody can be in. There's no money at cost. There's nothing. You don't got to put $5, $1. You know what I'm saying? We just want to know who has the most education when it comes to football fans. Who's the most educated? Who got the picks? Who knows football? And right now, man, I think right now for this week, I knew a little bit more. Me and Rye, we fight for the top spot. Who knew who was gonna win and who was gonna lose? You know what I'm saying? Boom. Big shout out to the homies, man. But yeah, man, to the next one, bro. Your boy Savage. Hope everybody has a good night, blessed night. Go Broncos still. You know what it is, man. And on to the Chargers. We'll see what they do, homie. But we got a game next Sunday, so you know what it is. All right, y'all have a good night.